Kevin Costner says it's okay if people don't like him for his politics. Kevin Costner doesn't care if he loses fans over his politics. The actor's hit show Yellowstone kicked off season 5 with, spoiler alert, his character, John Dutton, becoming Montana's governor on the Paramount network show. That on-screen development led to him discussing his off-screen take on U.S. politics, including whether he'd ever run for office after endorsing both Democrats and Republicans candidates in recent years. "No, I don't think there's any reason for me to run," Costner, 67, told USA Today, "though I wish the people that did run had a bigger vision and more of a morality about how they see the country evolving. I'm disappointed." Costner, an independent, voted for Barack Obama in 2008 and Joe Biden in 2020. The latter came after his first pick, now Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, dropped out of the Democratic presidential race. Most recently, the Oscar winner showed support for Liz Cheney, vice chairwoman of the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th riot at the Capitol and public critic of former President Trump, in her ultimately unsuccessful Wyoming Republican primary in August. "Just because you lose doesn't mean you're done. It doesn't mean you're even wrong," he told the outlet. "I was clear that Cheney probably wasn't going to win her election when he donned his 'I'm for Liz Cheney' t-shirt, which she shared to social media. But I wanted to let her know, as a citizen, how much I appreciated her brave, clear-headed stance." While getting political Drew criticism, Costner said he wouldn't change anything about his decision to publicly support the candidates that he has. "I didn't really care how the cookie crumbles, that people that liked me now don't like me," he told the outlet. "That's okay." Costner told the Daily Beast in 2020, "I'm an independent. I vote for who I think has the best interests of the country and how we sit in the world." He went on to say that when he was identified as a Republican actor in the 1980s and early 90s, he didn't bother to clarify his stance. "I just didn't even answer back," he said. "I think it was because of the movies I was doing, including Dances with Wolves, but I never said one thing or another. I really go back and forth on my votes. The Democratic Party doesn't represent everything that I think, and neither does the Republican Party right now at all. So, I find it too limiting." The same year, he told Variety he was voting Biden after Buttigieg dropped out because he was most hopeful he could be a president for both sides. While he didn't name Trump outright, he said, "The idea of racism and of violence, we all have to be able to look at that go, enough. That's enough." He added, "It's pretty clear every 4 years we get a chance to kind of look at where we are as a country and decide if we're going the right way, and if we're not, we have that opportunity to make a shift." When Trump was running against Hillary Clinton in 2016, Costner said he didn't find the presidential election as entertaining as others did. "I find it embarrassing. I find it highly immature. I think America is really teetering at a low point with the way we talk to each other. Where are our big ideas? There's dialogue right now that's shameful." However, he's never hidden from his conservative roots. In an interview with Huffington Post in 2008, he was asked about being a registered Republican until the 1996 election, which is when he changed his registration to independent and mostly voted Democrat after that. "I'm not a Republican," he said. "I basically was raised in a house that was a Republican house. My politics came out my kitchen table listening to my parents. I thought the people that protested against the Vietnam War were unpatriotic because my brother was fighting over in Vietnam. I was only 14 years old. As I got time and distance, I realized it was just a difference of opinion, and their opinion wasn't necessarily wrong. As a person evolves, they begin to have their own voice and their own way of thinking. I wasn't ahead of my time." On Yellowstone, Costner's character is now navigating a career in politics, which the actor notes will be hard on him as Dutton will have to step away from his ranch for his new job. "I know how hard it's going to be on him," Costner told USA Today. "His heart is at the ranch, not trying to find middle ground with people. That's going to be problematic. He has a lane that he operates in that is not as expansive as some would want it to be, and he won't change." The show has been a hit since it premiered in 2018. Costner said he only planned to do one season, but it's been a ride he's loved being on. "I give everything I can to what I'm doing. But the moment I feel that it's not right, I'm just going to step away." Yellowstone birthed an entire franchise, including 1883, starring Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, and Sam Elliott, as well as the upcoming 1923, with Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren, a limited series premiering in December. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Got a question, opinion, or suggestion? Drop a comment below. I read all of them, and I often feature interesting ones in my next videos. And most importantly, for more exclusive boxing highlights and celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us grow and keep bringing you awesome content. See you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.